Florida residents have been warned about Michael for days now, and they have been preparing. Omar Villafranca is 45 miles southeast of us in Port St. Joe, Florida, where Michael might make landfall.
Passengers on this Royal Caribbean cruise ship felt the power of Michael as the storm strengthened off the coast of Cuba this week. Stateside, ambulances in Madison, Florida are gassing up, ready to respond to the massive Category 3 hurricane churning in the Gulf. Closer to the shore, business and homeowners in the Florida Panhandle rush to fill sandbags and board up windows. Nick Gillum and his family from Kentucky aren't taking any chances and decided to cut their beach trip short.
You know, we got to spend a couple days here, but had to head home.
In Cedar Key, the emergency siren warns residents to leave by 8 p.m. tonight. Hundreds of thousands of people living near the shore have been ordered to evacuate. Motorists lined up at gas stations waiting to fill up. Their main fear is not the wind, but water. The forecast calls for 125-mile-per-hour winds and a storm surge of 12 feet in some areas. In Tallahassee, Florida, grocery store shelves were picked clean, and beaches that are normally packed were eerily empty. Governor Rick Scott has repeatedly told Floridians to seek higher ground.
But we can rebuild your house. We cannot rebuild your life. So take this seriously.
All right, so Omar, again, is in Port St. Joe tonight. Omar, what are people there worried about most right now?
One of the big concerns, Jeff, is how these beaches will handle that storm surge. There's some very short beaches here, and you can see over here, these homes are built right up on the shoreline. This is a very small buffer area, the last line of defense, and if there's going to be a 12-foot storm surge, these people are worried that their first floor will be swallowed up by the storms. Jeff?
Yeah, Omar, thanks. And one of the reasons all the chairs and everything else has been cleared out for the most part along the beach here, so it could potentially become projectiles when the winds really pick up here tomorrow as we move into major hurricane territory.